Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. It's 25 past 10. Hello, Roxy. It's a hot one today. It's going to be 90 odd again. And not humid, they say. Excuse me, guys. I think when I get really tired, I get really I feel like I'm getting a cold and I'm not. But anyway, my fan has kaput. My fan decided that today it doesn't want to work anymore. Put it on this morning because I got up at 5:30 and it started making this terrible squealing noise. I was afraid I was going to wake up the whole house. But at least, thank goodness, we got the air on today. I don't plan on doing too much throughout the day. Ash has a nail appointment at 5:30 and she wants me to go with her. She's at work till 5. So she's literally going to be picking me up on the way through. I don't think there's a lot of plans this weekend. I think Pete's going to try and edit all the prom and graduation pictures, get them up and the orders through for the ones that did order as quick as possible. We will just be making appointments. I've almost filled up 2 full days now of senior portrait appointments. It seems like everyone's a bit on the ball this year and everyone's calling, so that's nice. And my English box did not come last night. It suddenly is lost in space. So I went on this, because yesterday it kept saying it was being delivered, and it still said it's being delivered. And then I went on this morning, and now it's saying delivery can't be confirmed. So I'm not really sure. It left New York City, is on its way. It's so weird. I've said this before. It goes from England to Germany to New York to Norwalk, Connecticut, back to New York to me. So I don't know. It's on a journey. I need to make something to eat. You know when you're hungry and you kind of get that feeling? I need to make something to eat. And I think it's going to be a BLT because that's what I'm in the mood for. Yesterday I didn't eat much at all. Not really actually anything. Last night I had half a piece of pizza and a garlic knot. And during the day, I had half of a sandwich because I just wasn't feeling it with the heat. Drank lots of water though. And sitting in the sun yesterday, as you can see, I'm a bit pinkish. Look at her. She's out for the count. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. And tell me what you're doing this weekend. Office into here. I'm watching TV. I've got the air conditioner on. It is warm. I didn't make anything to eat yet, and it's 10 to 1 already, so I've just put a piece of pizza in the oven to heat up from last night. And that's what I'm going to have. I've called all the seniors that I have senior portraits for, so they can come pick them up over the next couple of days if they need them for their parties or whatever. So that's done, and I've made a couple of appointments. I don't intend to do much else. I have bought the stuff in here so that way if anyone calls, I don't have to keep running in the office because it is hot as anything in there. And by the time, even if I walk in and put the AC on, it doesn't cool off in time before I finished a phone call. So I figure just bring the book in here. It's no big deal. The TV pauses, modern cons, right, Rox? So Ashley's Beautylish order came, which was the Jeffree Star launch last Friday. So she's very excited about that. I just got a text message saying that my box from England will be here today by the end of the day. So hopefully it will come while I'm here so it doesn't sit out on the doorstep, even though, what does it matter? It's sitting on a hot truck. And Ashley has another order coming from Jeffree Star, but from Jeffree Star's actual own website. And Pete got something, a lock for the car that he's got to replace a lock on the back of the car, the Subaru. The trunk boot doesn't lock properly, and sometimes when you go to open it, the alarms all go off, so it's a right mess. And I can tell you, Peter forgets quite often, and the alarm is constantly going off. Right, Roxy? So today, I haven't got my watch on, but hey Google, what's the temperature today?
Expect a high of 89 and a low of 70.
89. I don't think it's 89 right now, but it's not humid today, which is nice. It's hot. I mean, I took Roxy out, and of course she took forever and a day. She kept wanting to mess around and roll and all that sort of stuff. But tomorrow they said it's going to be really, really humid. So tomorrow I will probably stay in the bedroom with all the doors closed and the air conditioning on. I don't think we really have plans. Ash is working all weekend. But it's July 4th this upcoming week, so I don't know if Pete just has the 4th off, or if he has the 4th and 5th, or if he has half day on the 3rd and the full day, or, you know, how it's working. It changes now, so we never know. Ashley is off for July 4th, as you all know. It's Ashley's favorite holiday. That's her American half. She's a huge July 4th person. She loves the summer, and she loves beaches, and she loves fireworks. So it's a win-win for Ash. Me, oh, wow. On the 8th of July, I hit 37 years in the United States of America. And I still, my whole reason for that was after all these years, I still get my chops busted for being a Brit who hosts a barbecue on July 4th. But even when I was a nanny, I used to get my chops busted for being English. It was a big joke. So anyway, we're a joke, aren't we, Roxy? Because you're British, aren't you? Aren't Yorkies British? I know beagles are. Little Louis looks like a little slug. He's just like, he's actually being good, so I shouldn't even interrupt him. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Guys, so this just happened. I made all my calls, I think I told you already, and spoke to everyone about picking up pictures. And then I just kind of leant back in the seat, and then the business phone rang, and it was on the table in front of me. So I just moved up, and something went boop in my back. So it immediately brought tears to my eyes. I felt like a big old baby, but it was just that painful at the time. And now I just have this ache from my back all the way down my right leg, down my right cheek to my knee, and it hurts like you wouldn't believe. So I don't even know if there'll be any more vlogging tonight. It depends. I just came up here. If my box comes, I'm just gonna have Pete bring it in when he gets home. It's gonna have to sit in the sun. There's nothing I can do about it. It's 20 to 5. So Pete will be leaving at 5. I've told Ashley I cannot go to nails with her. There's no way I can go sit in a metal chair. They have metal chairs if you're not having your nails done, and Fridays are really busy over there, so there won't be any spare chairs except the metal ones in the window, and I can't. I think a lot of it, my back is compromised from the last couple of days. Like, I was in a chair when we were doing the prom pictures. I was up and down, and then yesterday, obviously, in the bleachers from, 4:45 to 8:15, something like that, and then standing till about 9 in crowds and it was hard. I just think my back was compromised anyway, because I was in pain last night and I was moving very slow. But I just feel bad because Pete's like, well, I'll just return all the calls when I get home, and I'm like, well, there aren't any. There's one. One of the kids was sick yesterday. Our kids go into the gym and get lined up in the gym before they come out. And there was a kid being ill in the gym, and it must be the same one, because there was a bit of a mix-up twice with the names when they would call a name and the kid didn't come up. So there was one where the girl was out of sequence, and then one, obviously this kid, where he was ill. His mom left a message saying he did not go up and grab his diplomas. So I prepaid. I mean, we have her money downstairs because I didn't put any of the money in, but Roxy, stop, darling. She's like, is there any way we can just do a picture with him and his diploma? So that what I left for Pete, because Pete will say yay or nay. We'll either give her money back or he'll go to the school. Obviously, there won't be all the pomp and circumstance behind him, but if she gets a nice picture with him and his diploma, that will make her happy. It's a really nice kid, actually. We did his picture at prom as well. I was going to tell you something else. What was it? Oh, I've never mentioned him. There's one young man that's in a wheelchair at the school, and he is just the nicest kid. We have such a laugh. He's so smart, and it was so emotional yesterday because his mom and his caretaker wheeled him up in his wheelchair, and when they called his name, they had him stand up. Like his mom said, he can do it. He can't do anything on his own whatsoever. He used to walk the hallways like he'd have a walker that he'd be strapped into, and he used to do exercise like that. And he goes for therapy while we're there. Because I mean, when I'm sitting in the hallway, I just had such a laugh with him when we did his senior portrait, because he has this amazing sense of humor, and he stood up, and his mom and his caretaker had him, and obviously the person giving him his diploma kind of walked over to him. The whole stadium, every person in the place watching stood up for this kid, and he had the longest round of applause you would ever have heard. It was just amazing, and everybody was like this, patting their eyes. I was like, thank goodness I have sunglasses on, but I had to keep. It was just so good. Even Pete up there, like, because we know this kid, like you say, we know these kids, Shirley. You know, we've been taking pictures of them for a long, long time, and it was just an amazing thing. And even the person announcing the names said, oh, let me just regain my composure. I swear I hear a truck. If that's my delivery now, I'm going to cry. There is a truck. I think someone's moving into the apartment building, though, but it didn't sound like it stopped. But yeah, it was really, really emotional. Oh my God, I just love this kid. When he came to prom the other night, he was all done up. He had his picture done with his date. He was all done up in his tux and everything. And he'd put lights around his wheelchair. I'm like, this kid, I said, "Who was that, your idea or your mum's?" He goes, "No, it was mine. All mine." He's wicked sense of humor. Such a brilliant, and smart. I'm so smart. His sister was telling me when we were doing the senior portrait that he was in the 93%. Like he's smart. And the valedictorian, don't even know if I'm saying that right. Valedictorian. She's actually going to Harvard. She got accepted into she got accepted into a lot of schools, but 5 Ivy League schools. So she's going to be going to Harvard. So yes, a lot of people look down on our little town, but you have to recognize these are very smart kids. A lot of these kids are going to colleges of their choice, so yeah, yay them. Anyway, I'm going to go now and drink my tea and sit and feel sorry for myself for about 10 minutes, and then I'll get over it, because I just, you know, it just means it's going to have to be a quiet weekend, but it's been a crazy week, so I don't really mind a quiet weekend, I suppose. Hopefully Pete will get out on the boat, because tomorrow it's supposed to be super duper hot. Anyway, I've said all that, and that's 6 minutes of waffle, so I'll talk to you soon. Guys, it is 20 to 11. Gonna love and leave you. We had, no Lou, you're not gonna start. We had burgers and fries for dinner. It was real simple. But Pete spent all that time fixing the car, only to find that that wasn't the piece to fix the problem. So now he took it all off, has to send it back. Apparently there's one of the wires is cut. I have no idea. So that was a waste of his 3 hours. Anyway, guys, on that note, I'm going to love and leave you for this evening. I hope everyone had a brilliant Friday. Whatever it is you did today, I hope it was a good one, and we'll definitely see you tomorrow. Good night.